2 Chronicles chapter number 7, verse 12. Read from the King James Version today. And the Lord appeared to Solomon by night and said unto him, I have heard thy prayer, and have chosen this place to myself as an house of sacrifice. If I shut up heaven that there be no rain, or if I command the locusts to devour the land, or if I send pestilence among my people, even though the conjunction or is there like actually as if God is giving an option, God is actually saying, this is what I'm about to do. Because this is my land, this is my place of sacrifice, but because of the condition, this is what I'm about to do. It's not an option, this is what I'm about to do. But here in verse number 14, he says, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their land. Dr. Miller and Sister Nisi, I want to talk from the subject of state of emergency. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, we are in a state of emergency. That is the highest level of emergency that we could be in a nation, in a facility, in a company. But here in the world right now, we are in a state of emergency. I have had some, based on where I've been in my station in life, I have had some serious emergencies. I mean, me personally, I can only talk about myself, but I remember as a child, I wasn't the only child, but I was the fifth of 5 children. However, I was the baby, but I was the baby that they didn't think was on the way. In other words, my oldest sibling is 18 years older than me, and I guess they thought things didn't work no more. I came a little later on as an baby. So what I'm saying, when I came along, I didn't have nobody to play with. And those that got only child, you got to spend either your time occupying that child or buy them a lot of stuff to keep them occupied. And so my parents didn't buy me stuff, so I had to do stuff to keep myself occupied. And sometimes the stuff that I did wasn't always good stuff. One time I was, after my daddy made me go feed the hogs. I didn't like feeding the hogs. I talk about it now because I can go buy sausage from Kroger's. I talk about helping my preaching to remind myself and others where I came from. But I remember going and feeding the hogs, and one day I just accidentally left the gate open. So if there's no more hogs, I don't have to come back and feed them. Once I realized the hog was getting out, I thought about, since I was the last one at the hog pen, I was going to get blamed for it anyway. So to me, it was a state of emergency. I had to say, Daddy, the hogs done got out some kind of way. I couldn't let them get too far from home. I had to go tell Daddy that we was in a state of emergency. The hogs done got out. One time I was in the restroom just tending myself, minding my business. That's why I say idle mind is the devil's workshop. So if you ain't doing that, go find you somewhere to volunteer at. Go do something, because if you ain't got nothing to do, you'll think of some foolishness to do. I was in the bathroom. Lit a candle. I don't know why the candle was there for me to light anyway. I lit the candle. And my parents had, and I know you had in your house or in grandma's house, I don't know if it was a frog or a turtle made up of tiles on the little rack that was on the wall with the towel that nobody used. And I took some aerosol and sprayed the candle. In my mind, I think I'm going to put the candle out. But when I took the aerosol to the face and sprayed the candle, it caught the curtains and those towels on fire. To me, that was a state of emergency. But as I grew older, I started having other things that happened that was a little more of an emergency, but This is not about me today. But look at our nation. The nation is in a state of emergency. I know we got to deal with Pookie and Ray Ray and their behavior on the street, but we shouldn't have racist cops that instead of protecting and serving, shoot our boys down every day. We're in a state of emergency where we can have neo-Nazi and KKK and white supremacy to walk the streets of Charlesville, Virginia there, and the president come days later and say still some good old folks there. But because a few NFL players decide to kneel down because what they think is injustice because of the people, they call them SOB. When the president can say something like that, we are in a state of emergency. When there's other things we can deal with, we just had 2 major hurricanes to hit Puerto Rico. We got people in Florida and Savannah, Brunswick, Georgia, people without lights, water, and you worry about what the NFL players got going on. Listen, the world, we are in a state of emergency. Help me out with my microphone. I don't want to go out today. Maybe next week, but not today. We are in such a bad shape that people tell us to go back to Africa. Listen, we never lived in Africa. I don't have a resident in Africa. Most of us only see Africa on the maps, on Discovery Channel. You can't send me back to a place I never lived. As a matter of fact, if somebody needs to leave, it needs to be the people that stole this nation from the Indians anyhow. You go back to Europe. Sometimes God allows stuff to happen, and we wonder why things so bad in America. God appeared to Solomon the second time here, Mr. Smith, and said in a vision, this is my land. This is why I want to sacrifice for my prayer house. This is why I want my house to be built. But if things don't change, I stop the rain, Sister Bell. I send the locusts and just turn things around. So when I look at Solomon here and listen to Solomon, listen to God's voice, I want to speak to us today. Instead of getting upset about the buffoons in Congress and the bullet billionaire in the White House and complain about what he's not doing right, we just be the church and kneel down our knees and begin to pray, because Big Mama told me to tell you prayer will change the prayer. I know it's a state of emergency, but if you are a believer and a child of God, the only thing you got to do is be God's people. And God's people don't fight with words. God's people don't fight with swords, guns, and knives, but you got some power in prayer. Do I have any prayer warriors in here? No, God will turn some things around. Oh yes, a state of emergency. Not only in our state of emergency in our nation, but we got it in our homes. We got it with our children. We got it in our schoolhouses. There's always an emergency, but if you know the power of God and the power of prayer, don't you know your breakthrough is just a prayer away? Don't have anybody in the building say, I thought I wasn't going to make it, but I called upon the name of the Lord, and God made a way out of no way. You don't have to believe me, but look at what God has done for me. We understand the emergency, people. He said, if my people, which are called not by Muhammad, not by Confucius, not by Buddha, not by Scientology, but God's people. Don't you know the state of this world is in your hands? Instead of complaining about what he's doing, about what's going on, if you just take some time to pray, God can change some things. I believe Big Mama will tell you now that when I didn't have a job and had to clean folks' houses, I prayed and still could send my baby to college. I wish I had somebody here that say, when I didn't know my ups and downs, I prayed and God kept food on the table. I wish I had somebody here say I got bad reports from the doctor, and even though the report said one thing, prayer changed it. And even though I had the diagnosis, I didn't have the sickness, because prayer would change some things. I wish I had somebody here say I prayed that God watch over my child. I didn't see him for 7 days, but it was just like the prodigal son. Once he found himself eating with the swine, he came back home and God was standing there with open arms, just like you said, come on back. But don't you know prayer will change things? Prayer will change the heart of your enemy. Prayer will put food on your table. Prayer will lead you through the valley of the shadow of death. Prayer will open doors that will close. Anybody know the power of prayer? So as Solomon prepares to build this building, God said, I got to get the nation right. And sometimes I hate to put it out there because some of you may take this the wrong way, but it's still God's will that our president is in the White House. Y'all don't stop saying amen. Y'all don't like him that much. It cut your amens off. God allowed President Trump to make it to the White House. Now, not to promote racial tension in this world, but he allowed it to happen to cause the believers to do what believers are supposed to do. Instead of complaining like everybody else, it's our job to call upon God that can turn night from day, cause rain to fall, cause the stars to twinkle, cause the sun to beam. Now, don't you know, if you know the power of God, you can change things in the Senate, you can change things in the Congress, you can change things in the White House. Matter of fact, some of y'all been in the crack house and God brought you out the crack house. If you can change things in the crack house, he sure can fix it at the White House. But don't act like you've been in church all your life. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. Some of you think that this is all we have. This is the best. I'm going to speak to some of y'all that had some before Christ days. Anybody had some BC days? Do I got any ex-drinkers? Yeah. I remember as a little boy. Yeah, look straight ahead. I remember a commercial. So you see, some of y'all remember the Coke 45, Billy with all those commercials, but one stands out. They're gonna help me in my illustration. Is Old English. So I'm like, oh, that was my drink. And Old English promoted its beer by a commercial that they had a man on a stream fishing. Anybody remember that? And he said, it doesn't get, yeah, y'all been there. It doesn't get any better than this. I stopped by to tell somebody that if a beer and a lake to fish in is the best it gets, you got a sad story. I stopped by to tell you that this is not best it gets because the Bible tells me that the best is yet to come. I don't know how it looks in your life, but I got greater days ahead. I got more prosperity ahead. I got more health ahead. I know it may not get better for you what you have, but there's about 10 of us in the building got some days of expectation. Anybody in the building expecting God to do greater in your life? So if we don't be God's people, there are 3 things we got to do. The first thing, you got to allow your faith to override the facts. Brother, you got to let your faith override the facts. However, there are some facts you got to face. There are some facts you got to face. The fact that if you broke, you just broke. If you're lonely, you're just lonely. If you lost your job, you just lost your job. That's some facts. But you cannot allow the fact to have the final say when you got faith. Because when I look at Hebrews chapter 11, if you keep on the Bible study, we're going to get there. Hebrews chapter 11 says faith, now faith. It's the substance of things hoped for, but the evidence of things not seen. In other words, I got some stuff on the way that I hadn't even seen yet. James said the righteous shall live by faith, not fact. I know there's some facts we got to live with, but when I got faith, I know God can turn around. Listen, it is a fact that Moses was standing at the Red Sea. It is a fact, Nigga Parker, that you cannot get across the sea without a boat, a life vest, a life jacket. But faith says, I'm going to let all the men that you all walk across on dry land. That's when you got to have more faith than fact. But the fact is that you cannot tear down a building or a wall 25 by 25 feet thick. But God told Joshua, just walk around for 6 days. On the 7th day, when you walk around, you begin to shout. And the fact said the wall should stand there, but faith said the wall gonna fall down. Do anybody got something to holler about? I wish I had some believers here. Fact is that once a man is dead, he's not getting back up. Lazarus was dead for 4 days, stinking, but Jesus spoke. Faith showed up, spoke to the grave and said, Lazarus, let him go. He had to call Lazarus' name, Sister Betty, because if Jesus said, get up, everybody in the grave would get up out the grave. That's why I said, Lazarus, come forth. Don't you know you got to have more faith than facts? Fact is, they killed Jesus. Fact is, they pierced him in the side. Fact is, they exasperated and drowned on his own blood. But Jesus said, chapter 3, and see me on Sunday morning. You got to have more faith than faith. Do I have anybody in here that say, my faith is going to override what the doctor report says? My faith is going to override what the lawyer said? My faith is going to override more than what I'm going through. You got to have more faith than facts. Now, not only must you have more faith and override your facts, but you got to have, your faith got to override your fear. Isaiah 41:10 says, so do not fear, for I am with you. Many times, fear will cause your faith to get shaken. Everybody can praise and shout hallelujah on Sunday morning between 10 and 1. But when you're by yourself in the midnight hour and you got more bills than money, got more burdens than you can bear, you ain't got enough bridge to go over your troubled water, and nobody called in the midnight hour, sometimes faith begin to get weak because of your fear. I stop by to tell you, if you stop focusing on what's scaring you and start trusting God, and God allow what terrified you to be the biggest thing to give your breakthrough. Don't you know, they ain't gonna walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Don't you know, when you got God in your life, your faith should be bigger than your fear? When you say God is bigger than trials and tribulation, God is bigger than sickness and trouble in your life. If God's people just call upon God, I don't care what come your way, will try to terrify you, allow layoff to come, allow sickness to come, allow trouble in your marriage to come. Don't you know, if you just have a little faith in God, it don't take a lot of faith, but Matthew said just the faith of a mustard seed, you can speak to your mountain and your mountain shall move. Do I have anybody in the building that got more faith than fear? Your enemies, your trials, your tribulation, listen, they gonna come, but I got a God that serve, that speak to my situation and can turn it around. You got to have more faith than fear. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. So something look like it's going to take you out of here. But that's been some stuff that was designed to make you better. So some of y'all, when it came to church, if you want to scared of some stuff, scared of that report, scared of the layoff, scared of the trouble in your life. So some of you wouldn't be here if you hadn't got sick, scared of dying. But when you have faith in God, God will take what was designed to kill you to give you a great testimony. I taught a couple people to swim in my life, a couple of adults to swim. Not that I'm a great swimmer, but I can't save myself, and I had to save myself. But I have a couple people say, I can't swim, but I can float in the shallow end. I said, well, I don't know if you know it, The same water that's in the shallow end is the same water that sometimes go down to the deep end too. They're afraid to swim. And I told them, if you just relax in the same water that you're afraid of, it's hard to even go to the bottom once you find comfort and it begin to hold you up. Once you get in that water and stop fighting the water, you won't sink. The reason some of you sinking when you're trying to swim is because as soon as you get in the water, you start fighting the water. But if you just get in the water and relax, you have no problem with floating to the top. That's the reason some of you keep sinking down, because you're trying to fight every trial come your way. You're trying to fight every burden that's in your life. Listen, some battle don't belong to you. The battle belongs to the Lord. And if God is fighting your battle, the only thing you got to do is just sit back and relax and watch God fight your battle. Do I have anybody in the building know that God is still fighting your battle? Just relax. The battle is not yours. The battle belongs to the Lord. Stop calling the police. Stop going to court. Stop trying to write letters. Stop texting. Stop telling your business on Facebook, and just trust in the Lord. And God will fight your battle. You ain't got to call nobody to get their approval. You ain't got nobody to be on your side. Listen, if God be fighting, who can be against you? I don't need nobody but God. You plus God is the majority. So some of you not only must have faith that overrides the fact. You got to have faith that overrides your fear. And you got to have faith that overrides your past failures. You got to have faith that overrides your past failures. And my only person that never failed is a person that don't do nothing at all. They're probably lazy, make excuses, and you know excuses are the tools of the company. So you make excuses and complain about everybody else doing. But when you fail, it sometimes put a halt in you trying something again. But when somebody tell you can't do something, that ought to give you the ammunition to want to do it more. And many times our past failure will not allow you to apply for another job. The past failure will not allow you to be happy in your new marriage because of the last. Your past failure will not allow you to have a good day at work because of what happened last week. Don't you know I did have some failures in my life, but I got enough faith that what once took me down won't take me down no more, because I got a God that will use what took me down to help pick me back up. Do I have anybody that believes in your heart that yes, I failed, but guess what? It didn't keep me down. I got right back up. You tried to knock me down, but guess what? I'm like a river wobble. I got to keep on wobbling. You can knock me down, but guess what? I'm going to get back up. Talk about me, lie on me, scandalize my name, laugh at me, make fun, point your finger, talk about me, take a picture, text. I don't care what you do. When you got God in your life, yes, I failed. Yes, I messed up. But guess what? I got a God that'll pick me up. I got a God that'll turn me around. I got a God that'll place my feet on solid ground. Do I have anybody in the building that say, yes, I messed up, yes, I failed, but I'm going to be like Solomon here and just call upon the name of the Lord? And the Bible says, if my people, which are called by my name, will just humble themselves and begin to pray and seek my face and turn from the wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and heal their land from their sin. Do I have anybody here that say, I may not have the education that you have, I may not have the money that you have, but I got a God that'll never leave me. I got a God that'll never forsake me. We are in a state of emergency. And when things get bad, you got to call for somebody that's bigger than you. You got to call for somebody that's greater than you. I'm not talking about dialing 911. I'm talking about dialing 111. One for the Father, one for the Son,
and one for the Holy Spirit. They all make one. And when you call upon the name of the Lord, he may not come when you want him to come, but he's always right on time. You don't have anybody here that say, I got enough faith that God will take care of my family. I got enough faith that God will take care of my child. I got enough faith that God will take care of this cancer. I got enough faith that will take care of high blood pressure, diabetes, tuberculosis, HIV. He'll take care of AIDS. Do I have anybody in the building that knows there's power? Not in Morris' name. There's power. Not in Smith's name. There's power. Not in Jones' name. But in the name of Jesus. The fact says you got brain cancer. But faith said I can't find it nowhere. Do I have anybody in the building saying, look back, but I'm going to believe God. He'll make a way out of no way. It's a standard emergency, but they don't know my God. He owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. The Bible said I was young, but now I'm old. And never have I seen the righteous forsaken. Yea, nor walk through the valley of shadow of death. I will fear no evil. The Bible said weeping may endure for a night, but joy shall come in the morning. The Bible said I will never leave you, nor will I forsake you. That's enough for me to praise him all by myself. It may be a state of emergency, but I got a God that'll show up on the scene. I got a God that'll fix it every time. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he, won't he, won't he do it? If you know he'll do it, give him a praise. If you know he'll make a way, give him a praise. If you know he'll make a breakthrough come your way, give him a praise. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, it's a state of emergency. I know God will turn it around. How do you know he'll turn it around? Because he turned it around. Let me jump and they say, neighbor, look at me. Because what you're looking at is a miracle. Because you don't know like I know what the Lord has done for me. Look at somebody else and give a high five and tell me it's going to be all right. It may not come right now, but it's on the way. If you believe your breakthrough's on the way, wave your hand, clap your hand, shout hallelujah, wave something in the air. Don't you know God is able? It's a state of emergency, but God does his best work. But hey, if you could have fixed it, so the other, if you could have fixed it, you would have fixed it a long time ago. But God said, I'm going to let it get to a place where you can't fix it. And I'm going to be the one to fix it. Because, Sister Taisha, if you fix it, they'll say you had some part of it trying to get some glory. So I take a little girl from Tremont Temple and make her principal. And everybody wonder how she became principal and other folks been there long and more qualified. We live in a nation that said we 2/3 of a human can't be anything. But on January 20, 2009, there was a black man that became president of the same nation. We live in a nation that used to make you drink from different water fountains and go to the back of the restaurant. But I'm going to tell you, some of these same restaurants that making money downtown that had been for your big mama and your auntie and teaching them how to cook, they wouldn't make $1. And some of you in here own the restaurant. Do I have a witness here? Anybody remember the bus board pot that's found in Montgomery that said you got to get to 3PL drivers in here that own bus line, trucking line, and say you may quit in the back of the bus now. But the Bible says the last shall be first, and the first shall be. It may look bad right now, but great is on the way. So don't give up. Don't quit. I don't care how bad it looks. Satan's job is to get you to throw in the towel. And all you don't work for, he wants you to just quit. But God said, I done invested too much into you. I done died for you. You quit, you made this promotions. You don't know what's not important if you just throw in the towel. So don't give up on God. Don't quit singing. Don't quit preaching. Don't quit praying. Don't quit giving. Faith for some stuff. See, faith says, if you just give me a dime, out of every dollar I give you, I open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing for that really receive. So whatever you're doing in this season, don't do it without me. Anybody want that? Come on, say, Lord. Let me say, Lord. Whatever. Please. Don't do it without me. Now you gotta go say, Lord. Please, Lord. Anybody need a blessing? Lord, give me a blessing. Blessing in this season. Sister Jean, we don't want to do it. Don't do it without me. Sister Samuel, somebody may need a healing. If it's healing, please. Don't do it without me, Lord. Lord, whatever you're doing, Lord, let's just say, don't do it without me. Stay right there. Listen, as you stand all over the building, I want to make sure no one misses a blessing because of the state that this world is in, because of the state that your house is in, because of the state that your job is in, because of the state your finances in. Yes, it's a state of emergency. But God said, I can stop the rain. I can send a local divine law. But he sent a remedy in verse 14. He said, if my people who are called by my name, listen, if you just pray, God will turn some stuff around. I want to make sure that you don't miss no blessing. It's not about joining Tremont. There's 1,000 many churches you can join. But I want to make sure you're saved. The Bible says, just confess with your mouth and believe in your heart.